How is it that a whole group of black men across both sides of the Atlantic Ocean can be in such a state of disarray over one solitary white girl?
Ho!
There comes a time when we're all at a crossroad and have to make a decision. And sometimes that decision can affect you morally, it can affect you spiritually, and it can affect you financially. But it's a decision that we can't shy away from.
Peace YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Let's Talk. We back with another video. Alright, so that was your boy Sour Garvey in reference to the controversy with him and Just Pearly Things that's been happening these past 6 or 7 days. I've been sitting back watching this all play out. I've been watching people make videos on it. I've even been posting about it in my Facebook group. But I find it interesting that a lot of so-called black men, pro-black men that is, now all of a sudden are acting shocked that Miss Ann is showing her true colors. So let me bring y'all up to speed. Just Pearly Things just recently had a known racist or anti-black Nick Fuentes on her show, where he openly joked about blacks and African Americans in general. She didn't even challenge him. She actually joined in on the joke and start making fun of her own employees. Not only that, but according to Sour Garvey, she's also putting her employees into slave contracts and was trying to do the same to him until he peaked game and got up out of there. But my beef is not with Just Pearly Things. The whole point of me making this video is because a lot of people online are blaming the black manosphere in particular about allowing Just Pearly Things onto their platforms for her to be able to grow to the place she's at now. And you got some people who disagree with that notion, and you got some people who agree. When I look online and I see the content creators who's all talking about this whole situation, it's like a give and take. I see some content creators in agreement with Just Pearly Things, some people who are defending her, and then you got some people who are holding her accountable. But all in all, those same people who were holding her accountable was just like on her team not too long ago. But the way I look at it is better late than never, because in retrospect, I believe Sour Garvey was right when he was talking about where she had a colonized mindset.
However, the more I worked with her is the more that I saw. She had a colonial type viewpoint when it came to black people. And I had to school her a few times on what it was like to be black and the black experience, and also what slavery and colonization was actually like.
Like my man Philip Scott said, why y'all surprised? I mean, because when you think about it, that's how most of them think. They come into our situations, whether that be music, movie, entertainment, we can be doing anything. It can be in education, but they always find their way in, they'll infiltrate, and they'll try to take over. I mean, it's been happening throughout history. Now, do I personally believe that she's a racist? No, I don't think she is.
Stop the cap.
But do I believe that she have a colonizer mindset? Absolutely. I believe, if not all, most non-blacks, majority Caucasian people have that type of mind frame because of their privilege. And this is no knock, no diss. It is what it is. I mean, history shows that. Why you think we got a whole bunch of Karens and all this stuff going on, which allegedly she's accused of being a Karen for getting Sour Garvey's channel flagged with multiple false claims of copyright strikes. So this is nothing new to me. Like, I'm not surprised. This may be surprising to most of y'all, but this ain't nothing new to me. I'm not going to say I was actually waiting, but history has shown time and time again when you get people from other cultures coming into our domain and build their reputation off of our name, somehow, some way, their true colors always come out. It is always shown in some sort of fashion or form, and this is no different. But most of you sorry black men don't care. Y'all just keep going along with the flow anyway, because all I see is people defending her in the chats and in the comment sections. On Facebook, it's an abundance of people in the Kevin Samuels fans groups who look at Just Pearly Things like she's the next coming of Jesus Christ or something. Now, I have one of the biggest Kevin Samuels fans Facebook group on Facebook. Flag on the play. Yeah, your boy, he doing numbers on Facebook. But there's a lot of black men in these groups who's going nail in teeth defending Just Pearly Things. Here's some posts and comments that I've been dealing with these past couple of days since this whole ordeal started. This one person wrote, "So some of the black men in this group have self-hatred issues that are so bad that y'all are willing to defend Just Pearly Things, a racist white woman who openly laughs at mock black people with another racist named Nick Fuentes." And then some coon took my post down. Is the black man's need for white mommy validation needed that bad? If y'all want to chastise black women, that's fine. But why jump behind a racist white woman? And Just Pearly Things have everything to do with Kevin Samuels. And then this one person replied by saying, "Let it go, you're jealous of Just Pearl, and it shows." And the crazy part about it is, my man John, he was a brother. All these guys going Samuel L. Jackson in these groups for this girl. My man Dan writes, "How does she disrespect black people? She literally hired black people and brings them into her podcast." Oh man, so hiring black people and bringing them into your proximity means that you have no hatred to them. I mean, Dan, he was of the Caucasian persuasion, so I can understand why he would write that. But these other people, it's kind of uncalled for. But like I said, you had some people who are also going against the grain as well and calling out Just Pearly Things. This one person wrote in the Kevin Samuels fans group, "This is what the black manosphere has been reduced to. Wow, Just Pearly Things." And you got a picture of, I guess that's a slave with the chains on. That's crazy. Because like I said, there have been a lot of people in the manosphere sector, mainly the black manosphere sector, who's been tap dancing for Just Pearly Things. And it's so funny because just like Philip Scott said again, guys in the greater manosphere, the white guys in the white manosphere, they wasn't going for that. She tried to enter their sector, but they wasn't going for it. But again, you black people, you're the quickest to forgive. You don't see the J community doing that. You don't see the Asian community doing that. You don't even see the Caucasian community doing that. But not us. We give people a pass. If they cool, if they know a rap lyric, if they can cook fried chicken, then they get a pass. They can actually say the N-word because they're that cool. Fuck out of here. Your man George write Pearl is cool with the 100 emoji right there next to it. Again, a lot of shit. Now you can barely see this because it's a pending post that was pending in my group and I didn't approve it, but I saved it because I used him as an example. But this is what your man Greg Moore writes. He writes, "Black women seen unable to successfully counter-argue with Pearly because she is a white woman with knowledgeable of facts and data. She also supports men, anti-black man-minded women have a faulty platform to stand on top to begin with. The fact that she is a woman with a sound logic makes them weak. She wins about every argument. Black women won't listen to men, so she is welcome voice for us." That last sentence kind of confused me. I kind of sound like my kid. But I kind of understand where he was going with it. And again, this is how they think. She's the voice for us.
Hey,
This fool is tripping. I'm out of here.
So after the death of Karen Samuels, she became the voice for us. And it's not so far-fetched. A lot of guys think that. And even Syra Garvey, he alluded to that as well.
Kevin Samuels had a large following of black men. And these black men were essentially fed up with the way feminism had taken over their community, specifically their women. So when he died, there was a vacuum and a lot of black men looking for content like this. And it was filled by Pearl. And I believe that Pearl rose to fame because she herself was the opposite of what those men had been seeing. She was a white woman. She wasn't the types of women that they had been seeing. And essentially, she was regurgitating Kevin Samuels' content.
So because a lot of y'all have so much hatred towards black women and need a father figure so bad that y'all go to this white girl who is a girl, because she ain't no bit of 24, 25, maybe 26. And most of y'all guys who praising this girl, defending her, y'all in y'all 30s, y'all 40s, your 50s. But Syra Garvey, he's not completely innocent. I mean, we gotta hold him to the fire as well, because if we're gonna talk about accountability, we gotta hold him accountable as well. Because all in all, if you say you seen these traits inside of her, you still work with her anyway. It wasn't until y'all had some type of disagreement that now you're trying to out her. So life played its cards, and that was the hands you were dealt with. But for me to sum it all up, I say to everyone who's now acting all shocked and surprised, don't. Keep that same energy, because most of y'all all up under our comment sections, all in our inboxes. I know me personally, just defending this girl, acting all irrational and emotional without even getting all the facts first. And now I see a lot of y'all turning coats. Now that you see more and more information coming out and you see more videos coming out exposing this girl, now you're trying to switch sides. So no, stay with her. Keep that same energy. Because at the end of the day, it just shows me who's really for us and who's not. Because I'm a firm believer in accountability, and I'm one of these people who have these groups and make these videos and talk about how black women do this and whatever. But I don't have such a hatred towards my own people, a hatred towards black women that bad that I'm going to turn to another group, especially some young white chick who has no black experience at all up until recently, for validation, for information, to hold women accountable. When I got women in my own ethnic group that's been doing this for years that can do the same thing, no, y'all can miss me with that. But if you like it, I love it. That's all I gotta say. But let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.